All right, we are live talking wrestling. We are Five
Wrestling.
Live. I am Bobby T.
I'm Martin.
And I'm Krizza.
And we're talking about the Clash of Champions 2017 lineup and card. We're going to do some predictions, quick reviews, maybe some fantasy bookings.
Yep.
Should be pretty quick here tonight. It's, not a huge card, but they're bragging that it's all of the belts are on the line.
Yeah,
that's every pay-per-view.
Yeah.
So,
But is it the only time that Raw gets to face SmackDown?
I only allow Jason Jordan to tell me that through tearful eyes.
Don't take the spot away from
Don't
me,
do
Dad.
it, Dad! So, remember, guys, to like, share, and subscribe. Leave some... Oh, the comments are over here in the chat, or leave something down here in the comments if you disagree, agree, or anything else in between with us.
Do we have sound?
Let's double check. We should.
Yay!
All right, so we do have sound, and we are live. So, let me just get this card up. The first match on the card is the pre-show. It is this would be the blow-off.
Yes, the blow-off of the Mojo Rawley Zack Ryder feud. The Hype Bros broke up, and this is their blow-off, which is sad because it's on the pre-show.
Yeah.
They've been mostly keeping the heat on this feud on Instagram, and they've been doing a really good job. Mojo's actually been cutting really, really good promos. Zach's promos have kind of been atypical, somewhat jokey, but also I've been doing this forever, and Mojo's just been super damn serious. So I have a feeling Mojo's going over.
So we've only got 7 matches on this card. I think we're looking at a short card. I think this whole event's going to be 2 hours and 30 minutes.
Yeah,
I don't see this going long.
Nope.
Wow.
In a 3-hour slot, I don't think this one's going that long.
Nope.
Which it then makes you think, like, all right, that's 7 amazing matches in 2.5 hours. Guys, why is Raw 3 hours?
Mm-hmm.
So in this match, I think we're going to see Mojo go over, if only because why would you put Ryder over at this point? You had a chance to do it 5 years ago. You didn't do it then. Why would you do it now?
Yeah, you're not doing it now.
So Mojo's should be moving on.
They already moved him up. They already started moving him on when Ryder was hurt.
Yeah.
So now that he came back, you're just, you held him back for...
That's why this angle works so much when he's saying, like, oh, you're back,
Exactly.
and now everything's wrong again.
Yeah.
Now I'm back at the bottom.
Exactly.
So the next match is going to be the first match of the night. I'm very excited for Breezango versus Bludgeon Brothers.
Yes.
This is going to obviously be a squash. Bludgeon Brothers are going to destroy
I pray
Breezango.
it's going to be a comedy match on par with Breezango versus the Usos.
Okay, so I thought about this, and I do love in that Usos match when he rolls away, and he rolls to the other side, and then he rolls to the other side, and the bucket, and everything's so funny. I think there's going to be a little bit of comedy, but they're trying to put over Bludgeon Brothers very strong right now. So Bludgeon Brothers are obviously going to win this one.
Yes.
But I think what we're going to see here, this is the silver lining, the Ascension.
Yeah.
I think the Ascension are going to come out to defend the Fashion Police and get themselves into a feud with the Bludgeon Brothers, which
is good.
sense.
Exactly.
I'll watch that. That's 4 really good wrestlers, big dudes who can go.
They can go out into the woods and cut promos like they sound perfectly fine.
Exactly.
So, I think in this one, like I was saying, I think we're going to go Bludgeon. I'm going to say Bludgeon Brothers.
I don't disagree with you.
Yeah.
So, hey, look at that. As always, our first person in and first comment to Khalil, the gamer guy.
There you go.
How you doing, brother? What do you think's going to happen here with that first match, the Hype Bros breakup, and then secondly, this Bludgeon Brothers thing? I hate their costumes.
I'm not a fan. But again, if this is what I need to suffer through to get Luke Harper on my television screen, I will suffer through it.
Yeah, it looks like a...
Or as I like to call him, Tall Krizza.
No, his mustache is insane. It's just out of control. I bet that thing smells like tuna fish. Just looks awful. So yeah, I'm saying Bludgeon Brothers. You're saying Bludgeon around the
Bludgeon Brothers outfits look like rejects from the Assassin's Guild in Elder Scrolls.
Yeah, I was saying either that or Kane's reject costumes.
I think they look like what would happen if they tried to give Kane a stable.
Yeah. Instead of the Ministry, it'd be whatever Kane's stupid Ministry would be. All right, so second or third match.
Is that what
exactly? Yeah. Libertarianism.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
So, the next match is going to be very interesting. It's going to be a little bit of a clusterfuck, I think. We have the Usos as champions going in versus the New Day versus Chad Gable and Shelton Benjamin, the Golden Rings. I've heard people call them American Beta.
No.
That doesn't work because they're not betas.
Exactly.
If they were American Omega, would make sense. Alpha Omega, that's a little better, but Beta's not it.
Yeah.
Shelton Benjamin is not a goddamn beta.
Exactly. He will smack your face.
Especially when you put him up against Jason Jordan.
Yeah, exactly. So, and then the last person, or the last team is Rusev Day, Rusev and Aiden.
Yes.
All right. I don't know what's going to happen here, but the Usos can't lose, and the New Day have no reason to be here.
I don't think the Usos are losing. I think this is just pushing along the tag division. I think this could be a time when you could take the belts off the Usos and put it on someone new to try and inject some new life into it. Mm-hmm. But also, then why are you building up the Bludgeon Brothers unless you're going to push them towards, towards tag gold? That having been said, I'm looking forward to this match. I really am. These are all four teams that can wrestle. So I think it will be a good match.
Yeah, I'm kind of digging, Rusev. Like, I know you guys were kind of down.
No, I'm with you. I'm coming
around on him. Yeah, I'm 100% behind. Although, the latest they had the latest episode of Ride Along was Rusev and Lana. And Lana is not doing the Russian accent at all. She's just talking in her dumb Florida accent. It's just like...
I just saw
this is dumb.
Trailers all this
talking
week.
In his...
He has an accent.
Yeah, he has an accent.
He is from Bulgaria.
Yeah,
so
no, she's from the Panhandle in Florida. Or what? Pensacola? Pensacola, yeah.
And he's not... it's not as pronounced as when he is,
being
Rusev. But he still has an accent. Yeah, it's real terrible.
Yeah, I just saw she was talking, I guess she got into an argument with Nat on Total Divas. It was constantly playing in every commercial break.
Yep.
And she's like, I'm going to shave your head off! And it's like, where's this voice coming from?
Like, it's something you expect to hear from coming out of a trailer as you drive past it.
Yeah,
something like Paige would say.
Yeah,
her terrible
cock. The only thing I expect ever to hear out of Paige is, freshen your drink!
That's hilarious. So, all right. So I'm saying Usos.
Yeah. Again, I don't. This could be a time when they pull a surprise, but I don't see it happening.
Yeah, I don't know. And really, what do? You put the belt back on New Day because I'm not buying it on Rusev Day, and I'm not really buying it.
I mean, you can put it on the
Golden Rings. On Golden Rings.
You put it on Golden Rings, and like I said, you inject new life into the tag team. But again, you have the Bludgeon Brothers, and you're having them run over people. So. I don't think this is a time for them to change it.
So remember, if you're watching, like, share, and subscribe, guys. Please, that really does help us out here. And also, get your friends to watch our stupid show.
Yes, please.
It's us sitting in a room talking, but we're talking about stuff people want to listen to. So tell your other people to listen to it. And if not, then we're going to come and find you.
Yeah, then they're no friend of yours.
No, not at all. We're your only friends. So, let's see. I am sorry. I gotta find the card again here. I clicked off of it.
So bad.
I'm mostly just reading. I'm reading Kathy comics.
Every week is this, and it's just he's always looking at these Kathy comics, and he's always like,
chocolate.
He's always looking. At
all right, so the next one is going to be
his brony porn.
Bobby Roode versus Dolph Zigzag versus Baron Sad Belly Button Corbin. I actually, what's funny, I just watched on YouTube, they did a slow motion camera thing with using NXT people. This was 4 years ago.
Yeah.
So it's Baron Corbin and Sasha and Bailey are there, and Paige is in there. So it's like this really weird mix up of NXT people. And one of the guys punches Baron Corbin in the stomach. And it just like it's like the thing he does not want you to see, and it's back when he had short hair and everything.
I want to see them put a gigantic top hat over the top of Baron Corbin, and then paint a mouth on it.
I need to see that so
interesting.
badly. Oh man.
So I think Corbin holds on to it. I don't. I think
is
they're
the
going
U.S.
chalk.
belt?
It's the U.S. title.
U.S. title. Yeah.
They're not going to put it on Rude because it's below him. And
no, I
can
honestly
see Rude getting
think it might be Rude.
Really?
So.
Where do you go with that?
Ziggler's just there to be a spot monkey.
Yeah,
he's there. He's there to.
That's it.
He's there to absorb the pin.
Yeah, he's gonna take the deep six.
Yep.
He's gonna do it beautifully.
Of course,
he's gonna blow our minds with it. I think we're going. Let's not forget Bobby Roode. He's a face now. Dude's a heel.
Yeah.
He may take the heel style win.
Oh, I would. That would be amazing, and then slowly work him heel. Bobby Roode's a heel. That's the thing.
That's the way to do
this
it.
is Sasha Banks a heel. Like, this is the problem that
so,
bothers me about WWE is, yes, you have these people getting positive crowd reactions, but that doesn't mean turn them face. Yeah. It means that you have them giving positive crowd reactions. Let them work their heel magic, especially if, in the case of Bobby Roode and Sasha Banks, they are natural heels. It's just who they are.
So I think the way they've been ending a lot of these three-way matches lately is kind of all the same. It's one person does their finisher two, person one finishes person two, person three comes out of the woodwork,
pushes person one out of the way.
one out of the way, does some kind of DDT or something, gets them out of the way, and then pins on somebody else's finisher. That's the heel way to win it. That'll more than likely be what happens here. I'm going Rude on this one. I don't see Baron. Look, the man with 3 H's absolutely loves Bobby Roode.
Yeah. He does.
There's
but
no
he
reason.
also loves Baron Corbin.
Bobby Roode's the one, though. I don't know.
Really?
Sad belly button versus the glorious one.
Look, but the glorious one is 40 years old, and the sad belly button.
Is he really?
Bobby Roode's been around for a long time.
Kind of young.
And,
he does, but he's got
sad
age.
belly button's old in his 20s.
Yeah, he's
that's
in
the
his
thing
late 20s,
you need. That's the thing you need to understand.
But that's the thing. So you still have time to develop Corbin, and
Hold on, Khalil. I see what you just did. So he's Khalil. We were talking about Paige. So did you watch the rest of the video? You guys know there's a video of Paige out there. It's like, we know we've seen that. We have seen the video. So I think
that poor belt.
Oh God, took a load. Jeez Louise. So I think Corbin loses it here, but we are going to see the deep six we've been wanting to see.
Yes.
But Bobby Roode and they just showed on SmackDown. I was worried, can Roode get Corbin up for that DDT that he does? And he did it, and that's what needed to be seen. Next matchup on the card, Orton Nakamura versus Owens and Zayn, Team Discovery Channel, with Shane and Bryan as referees. If they lose, they are out of the WWE.
There will be some shenanigans.
They're out of the Fed.
They're out of the Fed. They gotta leave New York. There will be obviously some shenanigans between Bryan and Shane because this is just setting up what's going to be going on in SmackDown for the next couple of months. I don't see Owens and Zayn losing this. In my heart of hearts, I want them to lose this, so then Zayn has to come back as Generico, and Owens has to come back as some terrible luchador mask.
Captain Canada with a Canadian Maple Leaf mask. It's so awesome.
Want that so bad.
I don't think that, however, is going to happen, and the reason being is just very simple. WWE does not waste money.
Merchandising.
You say this, and yet they just bought the XFL trademark.
That's because I honestly feel like people laugh about the XFL enough, and it's enough of a joke that if they put out 15th anniversary jerseys or something, people will buy them.
Oh no, I don't.
I'll probably end up coming out with a Hitman jersey, or was it the New York Hitman? I think it was.
No idea. I'm surprised there hasn't been an ESPN 30 for 30 documentary.
There has been. This is the XFL.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yep.
I haven't seen it.
Yeah.
The two of the best ones are This Is the XFL and Small Potatoes.
Small Potatoes is good. XFL. Yeah, with Donald Trump. Yep, that one was good.
So I honestly, here's my point. WWE has made yep shirts, official ones for the KO Sammy crossover. And they are not going to make shirts for a one night thing. The homemade ones are amazing. So I don't think they're going to make a shirt for nothing. I think this is where we see the Daniel Bryan turn.
Yep.
Whether you want to call it a heel turn depends on which side of the fence
he's not going heel. I think we're getting Shane heel. He's been doing heel tactics left and right.
All right.
Shane's
So you're saying Daniel Bryan in the Justice way.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I will say the kayfabe of those shirts is fascinating to me. The kayfabe of Zayn and Owen showing up to the arena early enough to go to the merchandise stand to buy Daniel Bryan shirts, to then find construction paper and cutting out the piece for
Nice.
So I think they're gonna win this one.
Yeah.
We're pretty much all on the same page here so far. Now, I have a little bit of a fantasy booking. I called Martin about this one earlier today. There was an earlier fantasy booking I had done around Baron Corbin, the idea of him with the briefcase and when he should have cashed in and what could have happened here. Especially if we were just going to have him lose it. This was a way. I think personally that he should have, right after AJ beat Jinder, he should have tried to cash in on AJ and have AJ just get rid of Corbin. And then you go, holy shit, he just won the championship and he just dispelled the Money in the Bank all in the same night. You'd put over AJ Strong and instead you just buried Corbin for no reason.
Yeah.
Right.
For nothing.
Yeah.
So with that, we're going to go on to the Charlotte Flair and Natalya match. It is a lumberjack match. Everybody who the women's roster is going to be around the ring.
So 3 other women?
No,
it's a big cast. They got a lot of
roster now. They got the Riot Squad, so it's those 3. Carmella, Diarrhea Jax, Lana, Becky more than likely will be back because Miz is back, and Naomi.
Yeah. So you've got a really good crop of people out there. What I would like to see here is to have really Charlotte win, so you can put over Charlotte strong, like she needs to be in this situation. Natty has no reason at this point. So I believe
I hope we are on the Natalya retirement tour. But.
Yes, this is. Hey, if she's gonna put anybody over, this is the one. This is who you put over. So
they'll have a good match because they have good chemistry.
Yeah. So I think that's what's gonna happen there. So I think for just the match, Charlotte. Pretty easy. I think we all pretty much agree on that one.
Nope, I'm going Natalya.
You're going Natalya?
Just, just to be contrarian.
Well, but here's where my prediction breaks off a little bit. This is where I think Carmella should cash in after a crazy match like this. But have the match end in a schmaz. Have every woman in the ring
and it will.
going, and then have, say whoever the champion was just then gets body slammed. And Carmella sees the chance, like, wait a minute, I can cash in the check or cash in the briefcase, only to find out that no, it's not you versus the champion, it's you versus everybody in the ring, because you made the deal when everybody was in the ring. So this just became a 15-person first pin gets it, and then here's your chance to say, Ruby Riott. Here's your chance. This is how we make Ruby Riott the champion without taking heat away from Charlotte and advancing a storyline. They won't do this. It'll be some nonsense that she cashes in on a SmackDown or something. But that's my hope. It'll make it interesting.
Exactly.
I haven't really seen Carmella wrestle all that much, so I don't.
You're not missing much.
Yeah, it's not that remarkable, but it's really using the Money in the Bank
to
NXT. Extend a storyline the way it needs to be.
She's women's NXT style. That's all she is.
That's all. Yeah.
She doesn't bring anything too unique to the to thing. And that's the thing. Is like most of the women who come up from NXT. Have that style. Even Alexa, Sasha, Becky, they've all slightly tweaked it, and Carmella
she's on her basics.
Yeah.
So we will move up to the final match of the night, and it is going to be fuck Jinder Mahal versus AJ Styles.
Yep.
I sadly think Jinder's going to win this one.
No. Not happening.
Fucking hope it doesn't.
It's not happening.
I got a weird feeling it's gonna.
Why? What do you do with this?
Why was he champion to begin with?
But why would you take it away from AJ at this point? You've done nothing but build him up and build him up and build him up.
And I don't know how.
Back down again?
I don't know how they are going to inject the shenanigans that will need to take place.
Oh, the shenanigans are happening.
Maybe this could be the time when. Oh wait, no, there's no Money in the Bank in. I was going to say, that would have been. This would have been. But this is the thing,
like you and this Tuesday, you just had AJ AJ turn out to be the smartest one of them all, where the Sings come down and they try and trick him. They're like, "Hey, we want to be on your side," and he's like,
"Look at you with this dude."
And he's like, "Yeah, no, I'm not dumb. I'm not falling for this. Get the hell out of my ring, or I'm going
Uncle
to
Alan.
DDT you." Uncle Alan.
Somehow, John Cena's gonna show up and he's gonna stop Jinder Mahal from beating
That's not
AJ.
That's not out of the realm of possibility.
Your time is up. Your time is now. Ooh. He has a movie coming out.
Wait a minute. Did Miz go back to Raw?
Miz will be on Raw on Monday. Yeah. No.
Miz being injected into that would be. Oh.
You need Miz on Raw. You have no villains on Raw.
No.
There is nothing.
He would be so good if he was injected into a Jinder Mahal versus AJ Styles versus Miz.
The heels on Raw are Joe.
Yeah, pretty much.
And
pretty much.
Kane.
What about Braun?
Braun's face.
He's a face. The crowd loves that.
Now when he goes raw, everybody's with him. They cheer when he comes out.
Yeah, Braun's a face.
Braun's face.
There are no heels. It's just Joe and Kane.
So guys, remember share, and subscribe. Everyone who's watching.
It's like there really aren't that many true heels left in wrestling.
No, there isn't. Not who know how to do it right. Yeah, it's really The Miz.
Yeah, and this is why you need to turn Sasha heel.
Belly button Corbin.
This is why you need to turn Sasha heel. You need to let Bobby Roode be a heel. These are guys who are good at doing it. This is why you never turn Kevin Owens face, because these are people who are good at doing it. Let them do it.
Yeah. So that's, I think, what we got for the card. I honestly, I think what you're saying, AJ.
I mean, yeah, again, I think everything's going chalk. I don't think they're making any big changes right before Royal Rumble, because Royal Rumble is going to bring the changes.
Well, see, now that's the idea that it seems like everybody's working on, that I've seen, is that AJ loses it here, wins it back at the Rumble, and Shinsuke wins the Rumble. And we get AJ Shinsuke Mania.
Oh, all right. Well, no, I don't care what happens as long as I get AJ Shinsuke at WrestleMania.
No, the real win would be Finn Balor winning it and saying, "Fuck that! I'm not gonna go up against Brock Lesnar.
Finn AJ.
I want to go against AJ Styles."
And then Shinsuke's like, "No, I'm #1 contender." And then we get a three-way, and that's all I watch at WrestleMania. I'll just watch that match over and over again.
That would be amazing. That's the biggest Mark booking ever, but it would never happen. But if there's the rule says if you win the Royal Rumble, you get to. You have a title shot.
Yeah, exactly.
It doesn't say which one.
Then people are like, "Hey, what did you think of the Roman Reigns Brock Lesnar match?" I don't know. I watched Finn versus AJ versus Shinsuke.
I blew loads all over my room and fell asleep.
Yeah, exactly. I passed right out.
Yeah,
I need some vitamin D.
Yeah, Khalil, man, AJ Styles, I think might be. He's the best.
He really is.
He is the best.
And again, how do you take that away from him? How?
Because that's what good storytelling is. Wanted to give a quick shout out again. We did on our last wrestling episode at the Front Porch Brewing for our technical difficulties beer to the Arson Brothers. I'm slowly trying to line something up with these guys. I think we're gonna have to take a weekend trip down to the park.
Good, yeah.
It's gonna be pretty crazy. I think we're gonna have to do some stuff down in what they call the Arson Brothers compound. It's going to be crazy. These guys are nuts. Go check out their channel. It's the Arson Brothers Network, I believe. We are also subscribed to them. They just filmed the most technical difficulty-laden Christmas special ever, and they even bring out the Christmas creature from the original, I believe, AWA was the Christmas creature, where he's wearing the all-green suit, and he's got, garland crossed on his thing.
That's awesome.
And there's challenges issued to Santa Claus, and it's crazy. I don't know if it's kayfabe. I don't know if it's real. I don't know if they live the kayfabe life, and all of this is real. It's phenomenal. It's definitely worth watching, though.
Some other quick stuff to talk about wrestling-wise. Excuse me. ROH had their big final battle pay-per-view. If you get a chance, watch the Hung Bucks versus Flip. Flip and who cares who his teammates were, because Flip is amazing. He does a corkscrew stunner off the second rope.
Nice.
It's ridiculous.
We've seen it live, and it's as awesome. Even in those gummy trampoline rings, it looks amazing. Where he just Oh God.
And then Cody finally embraced his familial resemblance and dyed his hair blonde.
Awesome.
So and then lost the title to Dalton.
Yeah, loses to Dalton, but that's okay.
But that's the thing, and
can't hold all the belts.
The thing I love about it is Dalton Castle is one of those characters who doesn't win belts. Mm-hmm. That's just, he's flamboyant, he's crazy, and that's not who your champion should be. But they're actually pulling the trigger on it, which is nice. But yeah, definitely. If you get a chance, especially run through a couple of those matches, were really, really good.
Yeah, Flip is amazing. He also wrestles for NEW, the New England Wrestling. He's their champion currently, who we beat Cody for.
Yeah, he beat Cody.
So Cody actually dropped 2 belts in like the course of 2 weeks.
Yeah.
So either way, Cody's still awesome. I was gonna say Rumble reappearance.
No, because he's
Mass
Exile
belts.
He's going to be in Japan. He's
so.
He's facing Ibushi for at Wrestle Kingdom.
Wrestle Kingdom, yeah. So. I was telling Mommy T that she may have to take the baby out of the house for Wrestle Kingdom because it happens at like 3 a.m, and I was like, we're gonna be here probably watching it. Kind of have to. It's a big deal. And, like, we're just gonna be yelling at like Chris Jericho chants at 3 a.m, so we can't.
I can't wait. They are building that so well.
It's beautiful.
They're talking about how Naito versus Okada doesn't even matter.
Yeah.
Jericho Omega is better, bigger than that. It's just,
it's going to be awesome. Yeah, I'm very excited for it, but it's going to be quite the situation down here. So, guys, we are going to sign out here. We have been 5 Alive. I'm Bobby T.
I'm Martin.
And I'm Krizza.
Make sure you like, share, subscribe. Let us know how you feel on the comments below. Also at 5 Alive VP on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook. We are also at Patreon, patreon.com/5AliveVP.
Yeah, drop a comment. Let us know who you think's going to win the Clash of Champions card.
Yes. Remember, you bought it because you loved it, and that's all that matters.